Okay. Peace, all gods and goddesses, and for the ones that don't understand, let's just say grand rising kings and queens. Wait for everybody to pop in, man. Y'all jump in. See, the problem is we don't do enough of this right here. We don't smoke enough weed, and we don't meditate enough. That's the problem right there. If we start ready to take that one step and just smoke more weed and meditate, it'll be a whole different environment. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand. We have false beliefs, you know? Like, you ain't never think about it. I mean, we know this shit don't make sense. We know this shit don't make sense. A lot of shit don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? But we as the people will continue to choose to be in denial. That's the best way I can put it. What time it is? See? The common sense you think is common sense ain't really common sense. It's only common sense to benefit, you know, for the moment type shit. Common sense is what we using now. But it's not the common sense that you need to have 100% understanding on what the fuck is going on, you know. Like, prime example, right? Everybody just forgot about the election, right? Y'all also forgot about that fake ass shooting, right? And y'all also forgot how fast that election was. You woke up into that shit. Oh, Trump's president and all this, and y'all missing the motherfucking main facts. And it's right there in our face, you know. Like, everybody gotta understand, like, these people ain't playing with us, man. Like, it's right there, man. You know what I mean? See, we dropped the ball when Biden got in there. You know what I'm saying? They been had it in our face. You know what I'm saying? They been had it out there. They been did that. But when Biden got in there, first off, just think about Biden. Like, just think about him himself. Think about all the times he been on TVs, and just think about his little conversations on national TV, right? Can't think for himself. He got this and that going on. Like, it's too much going on with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the above of destruction is right there in your face through Biden, right? But this is the man that's running this country. See, this is why I gotta let y'all know, man. That's just a face. These people gonna do what they wanna do. You feel me? They gonna do what they wanna do. Stop wasting your time going down there to them people offices, standing in line to place a vote and all this, that, and the third. It don't matter. It don't matter. See, Biden is a face. So, well, he was a face. Let me just say it like that. He was a face. So, pretty much he was a puppet. And the people that was controlling him and telling him to do this and all this, etc. See, the bullshit they be on behind closed doors, when that backfires, who that falling on? Biden. He's a face. So by him being a face, you don't think that man already got his money. Let's just be real. Let's just put it out there. I'm going to be real. Just put it out there. That man already know what's going on. And he has accepted to be the face of this country. Now, with that being said, you don't think that man got paid decent? Now, that fall back on us, the people, right? Every time you get paid, what they taking out? That's just your check, what they take out of your check every week or every other week, however the shit play out. That's just, you just one person. You know how many motherfuckers it is in this motherfucking universe, earth, whatever you, well, I'm gonna say Mother Nature. You know how many people it is out here? So with that being said, what they doing with the money? We still got homeless veterans. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I went to 7-Eleven like one night. I think like last week or something like that. You know what I mean? Dog, you got people standing out here in the cold. And they old. Now, I'm not saying, you know, that was a veteran, but like when I seen that, that made me think like, damn, that could be a veteran. You know what I'm saying? That could be a ex-Marine or whatnot, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That man gave his life. You know what I'm saying? These Marines giving out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all going out there, whoever been to the military or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all took a pledge to play into this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This their little game. You feel me? But moral of the story, back to what I was saying, that's a veteran. That man done went across the seas, fought, did everything for this country. So you mean to tell me by the time he old, how the fuck this man ain't even got a hot plate to feed himself? This man standing in the cold now. Done went over there, probably lost a leg, PTSD, you know, all the bullshit that come with going over there to fight for these people, right? But yeah, you ain't nowhere. Why? Because it's people like Biden that know about these, you know what I'm saying, they little contracts they be doing. You know what I'm saying? They know about, you know, they got this going on behind closed doors. So that's why taxpayer money going. That's why these roads fucked up. You ain't never think about it? That's why I say we got common sense, smart. Shit don't never make sense, but we just brush it off and keep going. But think about it. We ain't got no good roads nowhere. I don't give a fuck where you go. Like, it may be good in certain spots, but think about it. You know what I'm saying? The same way you brush past that thought alone, that's how the system do us. That's how they do us. Fuck them. Make them go to work. You know what I'm saying? Send their ass to work. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But think about it though. We are the people. They can't do shit without who? Us. Oh, you don't get it. Let me break it down for you. Tesla. Oh, you still don't get it. All right. We the people, man. They can't do shit without us, man. These people already knowing. If we was to stop at any motherfucking given day now, fuck going to work, you know what I'm saying? Fuck eating that bullshit they feeding us, like, you know, just say fuck everything and really survive off the land. What they gonna do? There go that name again, Tesla. They got the cars. We soak that up. We just, oh, this is so foreign, and bitches going out there to lease these motherfuckers, right? I say Tesla been out for a couple years now, right? See, the thing is, they been had that shit, which most of us already know. You know what I'm saying? But for the ones in the back, they been had this shit. They just gave it to us. You know what I'm saying? They keep us entertained. They keep us going. But now guess what? Now you scroll down your little, what you want to call it, your little stories or whatever, your little reels, TikToks or whatever. Now you seeing these robots. They got dogs. You know what I'm saying? They got fake ass robot police. You know what I'm saying? Now they got what? They even got robots. Like I seen some, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Cause I seen some on the internet just scrolling and shit. They had robots that had babies in them. Now you see motherfuckers want to get these robots as pets. Certain celebrities, you'll see every now and then somebody don't got a robot. Sitting there talking with it on live, just laughing and kikiing and bullshitting. Not even knowing the original plan for this shit. Oh, it's cool. Oh, it do this. Oh man, this shit decked out. Oh, this shit fire. Oh, shit, I'm gonna give me one. Oh, I'm gonna tell Cub about this. Y'all gonna do all that shit and regret that shit. That's the best way I'm gonna put it. Y'all gonna regret getting them fucking robots. Y'all gonna regret fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't there to be no fucking pet friendly shit. Hell nah. You know what I'm saying? They're here to replace you. And to be real, they already replaced our knowledge. So they're replacing everything. Every 4 years, a president, it gotta be a, election every 4 years. And you can only run twice. That's just to see if they like your ass. To see if you're gonna do this and that and the third. This the shit they don't tell y'all behind closed doors. You know, this is what these motherfuckers doing. You gotta understand that shit. The sooner you understand it, like, accept that shit, you'll see what the fuck I'm really on. Some people may know what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. But a lot of y'all ain't gonna know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably gonna brush past this and just think, you know. But that's cool. I ain't tripping. I ain't mad. I ain't nothing. You know, shit. Like I said in the beginning, we need to smoke more weed and meditate. Until you smoke more weed and meditate, then talk shit. If you don't like it, cuss me out. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, I'm not for everybody and everybody ain't for me. So I understand if you feel some type of way. It is what it is. But don't knock it. I mean, you'll do anything. I guarantee you right now. Let something come out like brand new from a designer company or something. You'll jump head on that right there. No ifs, ands, buts about it. But you won't look into that motherfucking designer company and really see what the fuck going on though. But you'll rock they shit. Meaning you giving them your fucking energy. Cause guess what? For one, you're already losing. You waking up every day, going to work, putting in them hours to buy this expensive shit. You already fucking lost. Where you think that phrase come from? It gotta be more to life. That's not no motherfucking coincidence. You see that? That's how they get you. Coincidence. Ain't no motherfucking coincidence. It's either gonna be that or it ain't. That's where they fuck us up at, man. Coincidence. See how they do that? We gave them the fucking alphabet, but they give it back to us and teach us this bullshit. Coincidence. Oh, it's mighty convenient. You right here. But that's another level. Y'all ain't really. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand like this bullshit they got us on. They got us. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, think about everything. Like, everything that you told was a fucking lie. You looking at me crazy. I don't give a fuck. You can look at me crazy or whatever, but hear me out. Don't just, oh, Donda Boy crazy or whatever. No. Hear me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no crazy shit out. This some real shit. Like, just think about it, bro. So you mean, let's just start here. This gonna say a lot right here. Let's just start here. Time changed, right? What was it? Like, I want to say it's an hour. It went back an hour, whatever. Either way, how 1 hour make the whole scenery pitch black dark? Just think about that shit right there. Just think about that. Y'all probably just looking at it and probably gonna brush it off. Man, wake the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be real, bro. We've been doing this shit for too many years. Like, everybody, I've been on the earth about 30 years or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So, a whole hour? Nah, not even that. How the fuck time just... I swear, man, dog, I'm telling you, it feel like I sit here for about 3 minutes. No. I'm gonna say I feel like I've been like sitting somewhere for like 5 minutes. Look at the clock, shit down. 15 minutes done went by. The fuck? But why I feel like 5 minutes? That's just a coincidence. You see that? That right there. Like, catch on to that. Coincidence. Nah, that ain't no motherfucking coincidence. That's what they doing behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Like, another, what you want to call it? Another scenario. Everybody happy for New Year's, right? Think about it. Everybody happy for New Year's. Okay, yeah, I get it, you know. Touche, whatever. But when New Year's start, whoever watching and who's ever, you know, whatever, just pay attention to all weird shit. And it's sad to say this, but the weird shit is the real shit. But pay attention to what happens. Everybody don't seen that little meme with the Simpsons. They predicting this. They ain't no motherfucking predicting nothing. Hey, they ain't predicting shit. That's their way of putting that shit in your motherfucking face and telling you what the fuck finna go on. But we so trapped to like, oh, damn, how the fuck the Simpsons knew about this? Man, who had to write that shit? It's simple. It's just that fucking simple. Who had to write that shit, dog? They putting it in our face. Yeah, this what we finna do. So, I don't give a fuck what y'all got going on, but this what we finna do. So, technically, in other words, if you want to be real, the real news is the Simpsons. Think about it. They keep throwing up these memes, predictions. All right, so think about the news. The news keep popping up about the weather, predictions, right? And what happens? 9 times out of 10, because the news is not always right. But what happened most of the time? It happens, right? What happened with the Simpsons? Most of the time, that shit be happening. Pay attention to this shit, man. They doing this shit, bro. And it's right in our fucking face. Robots, Teslas, man, cars. People can't even ride in a Tesla car for too long. Jump in a Tesla, bro, and try to drive that bitch from my way where I grew up, Central Florida, you know what I'm saying, Orlando, Vito, Santa Fe area, whatever. get in a Tesla and try to drive that bitch from Seminole County to, let's say Miami. And you tell me how the fuck you feel. You tell me if you gonna feel like you gotta get out and catch a breath or something. Relate to it, man. Pay attention. What up, cuz? But yeah, pay attention to this shit, man. Like, stop being like, bro, they do this shit. All right, so look, this what I'm gonna get y'all with. Some shit we know, right? But we still go into this shit. For some reason, you ask your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? But they print this shit every motherfucking day. They print paper money every fucking day, right? Why the fuck you need mine? And y'all wonder why we can send $1 trillion over here, $1 billion over here, and you know it's like we fucked up out here. But these motherfuckers can send everybody everywhere though. Well, money everywhere is what I meant to say. My bad, excuse me. They can send money everywhere. Notice, pay attention to this shit too. Everybody lives different. Different countries live different. Thailand. You know what I'm saying? They got better understanding. Like, we are like programmed to be human fucking robots. Think about it. You put your hours in, you good about that. You feel great. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was one of them. You feel me? Shit. So it is what it is. And yeah, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock it. I was one of them. That's why I'm talking how I'm talking. You feel me? So it is what it is. Fuck that. But anyways, they put us through school. Now notice this right here. They put us in school. If you don't go to school, what happened? You fuck around and miss too many days of school as a youngin' coming up. They going to your house. They going to your mama though. They going to your daddy. Somebody going to jail. Somebody going to jail, right? That's one. Two. You want to graduate, you going to school, they putting all this shit in your face. You know what I'm saying? They putting a lot of shit in your face. And they're not understanding, bro. No, they understanding. We're not understanding, bro. This is a fucking program. We've been fucking programmed to work for their ass. Bruh, bitches put in so many hours, so many research just to try to be on their level. When this shit already in our fucking mind off common sense. Think about it. Everything they ever told you in motherfucking school, do you use any of that? The only thing you might use is probably like reading and motherfucking mathematics and shit like that. Just cause for the money. Just cause to read what you signing and shit like that. Basic shit. What the fuck does all that fake ass geometry and all that other shit, that fake ass history and all this here? Bruh, where do you need that right now? And a lot of people want to go to college. I'm not knocking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you feel me? But when you think about it, what you still doing? You still got student debts, student loans. You know what I'm saying? Like and credit. You know what I'm saying? We're doing all these things. But we're also pledging too. Like when you go and, let's just say, I hate to say it, man, you know what I mean? It is what it is, but we gonna be there, It is what it is. Like when you graduate, bro, you pledging to something, bro. You're pledging. When you sign up for school or whatever, you're pledging to they shit. Cause everything, think about them fucking symbols, them fucking, just think about it. Them logos, they're fucking logos. It's right there in our face. If you know, you know. But, you know, it is what it is. But logos too, they're logos. Think about the college logos, universities and all this shit. All that is like, it takes place, bro. You ain't getting nowhere. You ain't. And that's how they want you. Financial aid and all this shit here. Yo, we gonna pay this if you do this. Pretty much what they telling you, bruh. Why you think they pay you to go to school? Every semester they need to know your grades. They need to know where you are. So they know what route to point you in. Oh, you struggling in language arts. I think we need to do this. I think this is the only class. Every other classes. And then once you master that, oh, it's this, that. It's never fucking enough. Wake up. It's never enough. See, now they got your energy. You feel me? This shit deep now. Y'all gotta feel me. This shit deep. Now they got your energy. You feel me? Now, that shit can take a toll on you. You feel me? Being real. Now that shit following you everywhere you go. Depending on how much you don't suck in. And that's where this phrase come in at, and it fucks y'all up every time. And some people gonna feel some type of way, but this is what y'all tend to tell yourself. God wouldn't put too much on me if I can't handle it. However y'all say that, but y'all know what I'm getting at. That's what we tell ourselves. Okay. So in other words, let me just get it to you like this. In other words, what God you know, right? What God you know got a house, right? Which is the church. Hear me. It's the church. Now, y'all just heard that last part, right? Okay. What happened a couple years ago with a church? Probably happened more than one time, but I know it happened one time. I'm not stupid. Everybody know what happened with that church. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, it was a white guy, right? White boy or white man. Either way, I know I ain't tripping. Y'all know. What happened? When it done killed everybody. Well, I'm going to say mostly everybody. You feel me? Because, yeah. But what God you know going to allow that? Right? Wake up, man. That's all I'm going to say. Wake up. It's deep. You know what I'm saying? We going to these churches, doing all these things. They got us in churches. They got us at work. They got us in school. You know what I'm saying? They got us in debt. You know what I'm saying? But every time you look up, it's $1 trillion going over here. But they'll fuck with a dope boy, right? They'll fuck with a dope boy that's doing shit on their level, but ain't go through their program and got it off the what? The land, right? Got it off the land. They don't like that. Why? Because they ain't got their hands in that. They ain't got no percentage in that. But check this out, right? But here's the thing. When it comes to that, let's just say that dope boy, right? Start paying them off. Man, that dope boy probably got 5 years left of his fucking life. And the reason why I say that, because they going to go with it until they don't need you. They going to learn what you know. They going to learn your homeboys and everything. They off your ass. On to the next. Now your homeboy replace you. That's where these rats come from. Nothing good come from a rat. We don't fuck with rats. You feel me? Just think about it. Nobody want to be around no fucking rat. What a rat come with? A fucking liability. Nobody want that shit around. That's where we come in at. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, we start killing each other and etc. I ain't finna get into that, but etc. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. They feed off that shit. That's why they do it to us. Y'all really gotta feel me on this one, man. And for the ones that don't, shit, I'm sorry. Shit, hey, I guess it ain't your time, you know? But soon enough, you'll remember this shit, man. But I'm telling y'all, bro, like on some real shit, though. Pay attention to how 25 start. Pay attention, bro. I guarantee you right now, somebody at home, their remote ain't working to their TV or something. Something is not acting normal. Something is off. Your TV ain't working or something. Pay attention to the minor things. Don't just brush that shit off. Weird things are the real shit if you got the motherfucking knowledge to know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't trying to get on here and all that shit, dog. I'm gonna just let you know now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just that question they ask you on Facebook, what's on your mind? Well, this is what's on my mind. You feel me? So don't take it past that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, as you see, I'm smoking my weed and I'm meditating. See, this is a form of meditation. You feel me? It ain't, you know, but I'm just smoking my weed and in my thoughts. What's on your mind? I'm sharing my thoughts. You see, that's the catch too. They want to know what's on your mind, right? But you fuck around and post the wrong thing or say the wrong thing, what they tell you, they'll block it or take it down, and then they'll send you a message justifying the shit. Pretty much saying you can't do that. You can't, all right, like right now, if I was playing music right now, they would end my live or they would mute my video. Why? Because they tell me I don't own the copyrights. I went for that shit too. See how they did that? I went for that shit too. You know what I'm saying? But moral of the story, and it's simple. They only want you to see certain things and want you to speak and say certain things. That's the catch. Like, and we so trapped into this social media shit, dog. When really, I'm gonna be real, when really we supposed to be reaching out and getting some understanding and instead of this social media shit. Every now and then, you know, I see it. You know what I'm saying? People be on there, we need family reunion. How y'all felt about that back in the day? When we had a family reunion. Nigga, what? Nigga, I was lit. Nigga, I used to love that shit, my little bad ass. I probably got an ass whooping. Either way, bruh, it was lit. It was natural. Rest in peace, grandma. Nigga, when grandma left, nigga, man, no more family reunions. No more going to the beaches. Man, what? Come on, think about it, bro. Everybody was back then, bro. Like back then, bro. Family reunions and shit, bro. It was real. You felt that love back then, bro. Like we was, bro. Like we was round that unity, bro. Like we had family. Like, bro, we was dog. You know what I'm saying? Shit was lit, bro. But we don't do that no more. We give that energy and that natural feeling, you know what I'm saying, that family love, that brother love, cousin love, auntie love, you know what I'm saying? We as the people gave that shit to social media, bro. Everything you eat is designed to kill you. I'm not bullshitting. read the fucking labels on that shit, man. Like, do your research on that shit. Like, read that shit. Think about it, bro. You can't eat a lot of candy. Why? You gonna get cavities? Now guess what? Yeah, I gotta go to the dentist, and guess what? They're pulling your teeth or trying to give you a root canal, and when it's natural shit that can fix that shit. But we so trapped into their little game that we got to go through their insurance and all this, etc. shit, you know, just to do simple shit. Cause we gave all this shit to social media. It ain't no, man, look, shit ain't natural no more. That's the fucking problem. Shit is not natural. Ain't shit natural by today's. Tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. Yeah, everybody want to do their resolutions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to do that. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But be about it. And think about it. Like, ain't nothing natural about this shit. You know, like this shit is crazy, bro. Like, every time you turn around, man, look, I know y'all seen this shit on the fucking internet. Man, bro, I've been eating ramen noodles all my motherfucking life. Everybody has, man. I don't give a fuck who you is. Everybody had a bowl of noodles. I don't give a fuck all that bullshit shit and all that crazy. Fuck that. Everybody had a bowl of noodles. Everybody. So with that being said, today, how the fuck people dying off that shit? Matter of fact, think about it. When the fuck fentanyl became the wave for these motherfuckers? That's how they got you. When? Shit ain't natural. What happened to weed? What happened to liquor? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit ain't natural no more. Everybody, we gave this shit to social media. If we take that same energy and apply it to ourselves and reach out and really, you know, talk to each other how I'm talking to y'all now, and not afraid, you know what I'm saying, to talk and move, you know what I'm saying, accordingly. Like, we gave it to social media. Like, they got us on social media. We gave them social media. Soulja Boy. Just think about it. Soulja Boy gave them social media. Just think about it, bro. Let's just be real and keep it out there. We were aware of the internet or whatever, but Soulja Boy made that shit pop. Showed them what they could and can't do. Just like they tell us what we can and can't post and can and can't say. You see that? Oh, if we do it this way, we ain't gonna gain off this angle. But if we go about it this way, because we see how he did it this way, you know what I'm saying? Moral of the story, they get that shit from us. You think these motherfucking technologies and everything or whatnot, bruh, no, they get that shit from us. Fuck you need a scientist for, man? Just think about it. It sounds crazy. What the fuck you need a scientist for? Come on, man. Experiment what? Experiment who? What the fuck have y'all been experimenting on using the fucking scientists for? When everything still to this day y'all try to put out there is bullshit. Now remind you, this is today. They doing it, man. They was doing the same shit a long time ago, man. History repeats itself. I don't know if y'all heard that or I don't know, but you gotta think about it. I don't know, man, but y'all be great. That just like a thought. Like, I ain't trying to, I tried to cram it all in one. That's why I was at this angle and that angle, but I always kept it on subject. And if you got it, you got it. You know, I just answered a question that was on Facebook. What's on your mind? You know what I'm saying? It's on my mind, what I just told y'all. You know, so if you dig it, you dig it. If you don't, it be like that. Everybody ain't for me, and they ain't for everybody. I'm cool with that. But at the same time, you ain't for everybody, and everybody ain't for you either. You see that? That's not in a negative way when I say that. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, let me break that part down to you too. We are not for everybody, and everybody is not for us. You see? Communication. Mm-hmm. Think about it. A conversation fixes a lot of things. A conversation change your energy. Conversation heals. They don't want you to know this, but yeah, conversations, like just talking. Think about it. When you're in an argument, that's energy. That's why you feel that's negative energy, though. You feel me? Listen, protecting your energy. Y'all listen to your boy Jack, boy. Y'all heard that. Protect my energy, yeah. Protect your energy. Words. Even if you hear like a little glimpse of something. Like you, it's deep, man. Like for real, like this shit deep, man. Like, and like I say, man, I ain't trying to be whatever y'all may feel or whatever. I'm just what's on my mind. So if you judge me for what's on my mind, I ain't mad at you. Just know I understand. You feel me? I understand. But it's on my mind. You feel me? But I'm gonna get up with y'all. Y'all be safe out there, man.